chaos from a crash on I-77 and an even bigger delay for first responders to get to the scene. More on why some people say things need to change now. Well, major problems for first responders getting to that big accident on I-77 this morning. The collision happening in the construction zone. Fox 46's Amber Roberts responds with more hurdles that first responders had this morning. Amber?
That's right, Brian. This accident involved an 18-wheeler and several vehicles, and all because of those barricades behind me. First responders had some problems. These concrete barriers set up in the emergency lanes on I-77 proving to be problematic for first responders trying to get to this serious accident around 7 Wednesday morning. Thomas Brake with Mecklenburg County Medic would know. He's the 911 dispatcher who oversees where to send emergency crews.
Really, we had units that were absolutely gridlocked. There was just nowhere anyone could go. There was no ability for unit or vehicles to go right or left because there was barricades on both sides. So we did have first responders as well as SHP stuck in traffic, unable to move for extended amounts of time.
Some units managed to get there within minutes, but many stuck in this traffic. First responders had to call I-77 mobility partners, the construction group taking lead on this project, to move the barriers.
Once we were able to get those barricades out of the way, that freed up the traffic to allow the first responders that were stuck in the traffic to the scene.
Fox 46 Charlotte from the start has kept you up to speed on concerns about the I-77 construction project. From drivers upset about markers ruining their cars to even a driver who had a serious accident with one of the construction trucks. And now first responders reportedly having delayed response times on the highway, which really has Fox 46's veteran traffic anchor Chuck Rhodes upset. He reported on the backups this morning.
We need to make sure our emergency teams can get to them in real time. If not, the contractors need to be held responsible for that, and they need to plan for it whenever they set up the construction projects. How are emergency teams going to respond to emergency situations in the construction zones when we've got these concrete barriers up? I'm just a traffic reporter, you tell me.
We took these concerns to the construction group working on the I-77 project. No response. So we reached out to the North Carolina Department of Transportation since they own the highway. The division engineer, Lewis Mitchell, doesn't acknowledge that there was any issue with where the barriers are set up.
Right now, we don't have any information of a problem. Today, the accident was responded to from multiple directions. And
he means first responders were able to get to the accident by accessing different routes. However, NCDOT is examining if they'll do anything differently concerning those barriers.
We're always going to be making adjustments as we progress in this construction.
Brian, 3 people had to be taken to the hospital after this scary accident this morning. One of those individuals suffering life-threatening injuries. First responders tell me they meet on a regular basis with the construction group for the I-77 project and North Carolina DOT leaders. At their next meeting, they most likely will discuss this incident that happened this morning. Live in Charlotte, I'm Amber Roberts for Fox 46.